Welcome to the CAM course 810S 2015. Let's first look at the significance of the three letters C, A, and M, which may have got different meanings depending on how they are spelled. If the word is spelled with capital letters, it may mean the use of computers to assist in some operations of a manufacturing process, including design, production, and material handling. This is the subject of our course. On the other hand, the same three capital letters may also refer to a programming tool which generates CNC programs. CNC means computer numerical control. This term is explained more explicitly later on. A part to be manufactured is first designed in a computer-aided design software, a so-called CAD system. You are familiar with AutoCAD. In a second step, a CAM software transforms geometrical data into cutting tool paths. After adding technological data such as spindle speed, feed rate, and others, a CNC program is generated. This CNC program is then transmitted to the controller of a CNC machine, which produces the part. This process is called a CAD/CAM process. If the word is spelled with a capital letter, a capital C, a small a, and a small m, it may be a shortcut for camera, a webcam, for instance. But the same spelling refers also to something quite different, a rotating eccentric wheel in a mechanical linkage used in transforming rotary motion into linear motion. You're probably quite familiar with this mechanism. CAE, Computer-Aided Engineering, means the broad use of computer software to aid in engineering analysis processes. A CAD-designed part is analyzed in a FE model, a finite element model, and the results are then used to improve the design. CAPP, Computer-Aided Production Planning, is the combination of design, material, processes, and manufacturing in an interactive way. And now CNC, Computer Numerical Control, sometimes also called computerized numerical control, stands for the automated operation of a machine tool, a CNC lathe machine in this case, with a computer program, which in our case is called a CNC program. CAQ, computer-aided quality control, uses computer-controlled measuring equipment for quality assurance. CIM or SIM means the use of computers to assist in all operations of a manufacturing process, starting with strategic planning, production planning, etc., down to production of the part. SIM processes are often represented in a so-called SIM pyramid. And the last term, the only one which does not start with a capital letter C, is an FMS, a flexible manufacturing system. This is the laboratory of the Polytechnic of Namibia. Let's have a short look at its main components. The robot arm moves forth and back on a linear slide base so that all components can be reached by the robot arm. Material is stored in a storage and retrieval system. Prismatic parts are produced at the CNC milling machine, whereas cylindrical parts are produced at the CNC lathe machine. Both machines are loaded and unloaded by the robot arm. You will get quite familiar with the FMS in the second part of this course by doing practice exercises with both machines and the robot. We must now ask ourselves why these technologies are required. Why do we use computers in production? To answer these questions, we'll look at the market for mechanical components, devices, and machines. The market has got two parties. There are buyers or customers on one side and sellers on the other side. The buyer or customer expects products of a high quality and at a low price. He expects his order to be processed in a short time and at a specific time. This is known as just in time. To meet the demand of the customer, the seller or manufacturer must reduce the processing time. He must increase the productivity, and he must always be very flexible. Above all, he must reduce costs to be competitive. Let's have a short look at the significance of the term just in time, JIT. We start to the left. After receiving an order from the customer, the manufacturer must plan or schedule the production. Materials needed must be produced and ordered and received. Parts for assembly must be manufactured and assembled, and the finished product must be delivered to the customer, and everything must be done just in time. The only way to meet all these demands is to use computers wherever this is possible. In other words, computer-aided manufacturing, CAM, is the answer to the challenge of the modern market. This is the end of the first CAM 810 lecture. Thank you for your attention.